Hello and welcome to Let's Play Ape Escape on the Sony Playstation. The introduction sequence will start shortly. I've actually configured EPSXC so that the analog sticks on my controller will work properly with this game, and that's because they're required to play the game, as you can see there. The plot of the game is that a monkey named Specter has put a hat on that turns him into an evil genius. Specter then gives lots of these hats to other monkeys, and then he and the other monkeys start wreaking havoc across space and time, and they do this with a time machine. So the goal of the game is to capture Specter and capture all the monkeys. I'm actually playing the American version of the game, and that's because I couldn't find an ISO image of the PAL version. I did try making my own ISO image for my copy of the PAL version, but it wouldn't work properly with the emulator, the controller wouldn't work. So I'm playing the American version, which doesn't really matter too much. I could have used my video capture card like I did with Duke Nukem Land of the Babes, but I've noticed that when I use my video capture card like I did with that game, the videos are of lower quality, so I like to use an emulator where possible. The American version has a few minor differences with the PAL version. The voices are all American accents, of course. The names of the levels are different, the names of the monkeys are different. Some of the characters are named differently, but that's about it really. Apart from that, the games are identical, so it doesn't really matter. This is a new experience for me playing the American version. When I press New Game, another introduction sequence will start. This one explains the plot a bit better, so I shan't talk while it runs. Here we go.
Spike, did the professor finish the time station yet? Are we gonna get to go back in time?
He said he'd be finished with it today. Let's go.
I can't wait to check out the dinosaurs. And what about the future?
Yeah, we'll keep talking because I'm going first.
That's not fair. Hey, wait up.
You better hurry up. I'll see you there. Hey, Professor!
Spike, Jake, over here. Watch out.
Spike, the time station!
No, no, run you two. It works. It actually works. We did it, Natalie. We did it. The time station is complete.
We don't have time for celebrating. We've got to do something.
Here's another sequence just starting now.
Spike, can you hear me? You must listen carefully. Something awful has happened. There's been an accident. The time station has been activated by Specter and you're being transported back in time. You'll soon arrive in the lost land when dinosaurs roam the earth. Specter has sent the apes back in time to try to change the course of history. His plans for world domination have begun. And if we don't stop the apes, history will be changed forever. You're our only chance. Two of my gadget inventions, the Stun Club and the Time Net, were also caught in the transport. I want you to use them to catch the apes and send them back here. The Stun Club can be used to defend yourself against attackers. And when you use it on the apes, they'll be stunned. And you'll have an extra second to catch them with the Time Net. There isn't time for any monkey business, Spike. Our fate is in your hands. We're depending on you. Be careful.
Okay, and we have to capture 3 monkeys in this level. I really like this music.
I'm going for it.
Okay, I'll pause the game first. Okay, in the top left, there are 5 cookies, or biscuits, whatever. They represent health. Every time you get hit, you actually lose a cookie or something. And when you lose them all, you lose a life. Speaking of lives, they're represented in the bottom left corner by the t-shirts, the red t-shirts. Once they're all gone, I think we can choose to continue, but I can't remember because I haven't ever lost a continue in this game. I think there's a continue option. Anyway, there's also an L2 icon. Sometimes there's a red X through that, and that means we can't use the first-person camera, but most of the time we can. In the bottom right corner, there are 3 monkeys. That's a number that we need to catch in order to complete the level. Once we capture one, the icons will change to a net, I think, or something like that. I'll have a look when I capture one. At the top there is a 0-0 and an upside down gold triangle. Those things are energy chips. They're dropped by enemies and other things. They're just dropped by enemies and they're sort of scattered around the levels. That's right, yeah. If you ever obtain 100 of them, you get another life. So that's quite nice. The smaller ones are worth 1 and the bigger ones are worth 5, I think. Okay, let's have a look at the status. Okay, yeah, so this first level is called Fossil Field. In the PAL version it's called Ancient Plain, which I think is a better name for it. In the bottom right there's a weird looking coin. That's a Specter Coin. There are numerous numbers of them dotted throughout the levels. When you get a certain number of them, mini-games will be unlocked that you can play. In this level there's only 1 to get and it's pretty easy to find. Some are only obtainable with a special gadget, so you can't get all of them the first time you play through a level, so you have to go back to the levels. If you notice, there are actually 4 monkeys there, but we only have to capture 3 of them. The other monkey, you don't have to, well, you have to get that number of monkeys to complete the level, and then later on we have to go back to the levels and capture the rest of the monkeys. But for now, all we have to do is capture 3 monkeys in this level. But there are actually 4 monkeys in this level. The other monkey, as it happens in this level, can't be caught without a special gadget. So we can't actually go back to the level yet after we complete it. And get the other monkey, although we can go back to the level, we just can't get the other monkey. Later on, once we've caught every single monkey, the time attack will be unlocked, and then we can get the best time. I think the time attack doesn't involve getting every monkey, just the default number, and then you get a time attack, which you can you can compete with friends or whatever if you want to do that. Anyway, press the triangle and it goes to gadget. You can actually get the gadget thing up just by pressing the select button like that. There are 8 gadgets in total to collect. You can assign them to the buttons, like square, circle, X and triangle. The default is having the stun club on triangle and the time net on X, but you can change that like that, whatever you want to do, doesn't matter. And they're just for easy access. If you want a gadget and you haven't assigned it to a letter, just go to this screen at any time and then you can get one of the other gadgets. It doesn't matter. The buttons are just for easy access. Anyway, the stun club. Club your enemies and stun the monkeys. Swing the club around for a 360 attack. And we actually use gadgets by using the right analog stick. This game was innovative in that it's one of the first games in which you actually need the analog sticks. The earlier games you could actually get away without using analog sticks. You could use the old digital controllers. This game you can't. You need an analog. You need analog controllers. You need the analog sticks. The left analog stick moves around normally like the D-pad would do. The right stick uses the gadget. The buttons I've just explained, they are assigned. You can just choose weapons quickly or gadgets quickly from them. R1 or R2 is jump. If if you press it twice, you do a double jump. L1 is to position the camera behind your shoulder. L2 is use the first-person camera view, like I've just seen, or the binoculars, like I've just said. The D-pad, that will move the camera around. That's all that does. You need the left analog stick to play this game. And actually, I think if you try to load this game without, on a PlayStation that is, without an analog controller, it won't let you play it, I think, or something like that. It will say you need one. It won't actually let you play the game. Anyway, the time net. You can't catch monkeys without your net. Keep it with you at all times. It's always with us at all times. Always, 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 because you can always go to this screen. Whoops, done that again. Press start to return. The select button I've already explained, just goes to the gadget screen. You can exit a level if you want, but I won't do that. Option, you can put the music up and the vibration on or off. I don't have vibration because this controller doesn't support it, but you know, you can do that if you want. Okay, with that explained, let's go. So I'll just explain the controls. R1 or R2 will jump. You can double jump by doing that. Press L1 to put the camera behind your shoulder, or press left and right to do it like that. You can do that. There we go. There we go, lovely. Yeah, choose a weapon like that. Square, circle, whatever to choose a weapon or gadget. L1 to, yeah, we'll explain that. That's the first person camera. That's L2. Now, this is very special. This was one of the first games that uses this. There's actually 2 more buttons on a PlayStation controller, which I only found out when I first played this game. There's the L3 and R3 buttons, and they're pressed by holding in the analog stick. So L3 is pressed by holding in the left analog stick, and R3 is pressed by pressing in the right analog stick. So do this, press L3. And then you lie down, and this means that monkeys won't be able to see you as easily. You can sort of creep up on them, and if you press R3 while pressing L3, you do this, and then you lie down. That means it's pretty much impossible for a monkey to see you, I think. But you can only do that while lying down. You can't. I'm pressing R3 now, nothing happens. You have to lie down first, and then that happens. But while you're doing this, you can crawl around. Yeah, so swing this, you can do a 360 attack. You can climb a tree by using the R1 or R2 buttons like that, or just jump near it. You can't just walk up to it. If you do walk up to an obstacle, you can sort of hide behind it a bit. That's a nice touch. Really nice touch. It really is a very well designed game. Yeah, that's an energy chip. That's worth 5, the big one there. Either walk up to them first and then they'll talk, or if you've already talked to the mail or post box, press, if you hit them, then you can talk to them again. Tilt the right stick and swing the stun club in any direction. Beat the enemies by swinging and turning the stun club around. You can also make the monkeys fall down. Press the R1 button to jump. Swing the stun club with the right stick. Jump with the R1 button. Good luck. Okay, so kill these enemies. They'll sort of hurt you and take off a biscuit or a cookie. The monkey you can't get yet is up there. You can't get up there without a gadget. So the 3 monkeys that you have to get, are the other ones dotted around. Yeah, the monkeys will drop banana skins, and if you walk over them, come on, let me walk over one. Drop a banana skin. Come on. Come on. Yeah, if you run over it, that happens, so that's the purpose of them. Yeah, the monkeys have a light on top of them. When it's red, that means they spotted you and are running away. When it's yellow, they're on caution. They know you're around, but they still will run away. When it's blue, that means they're relaxed and you can just sort of sneak up on them easily. You don't have to use the stun club on these ones because they're really easy, but I will anyway. Come here. But you don't have to. Then you can just use the net anyway. Come here. Don't make me look bad. There we go. Yeah, love this music. Love the graphics. Really nice. Kill this enemy. There we go. They'll drop a cookie or energy chips. It's just random. When you get a new gadget, they'll drop something else that's related to the gadget, but we can't get them yet because we don't have that gadget. Anyway, climb up the trees. More energy chips. There's the first Specter Coin. Some Specter Coins are only obtainable with a special gadget. This one isn't, so I'll get it. Like monkeys, if you need a special gadget to get it, you have to come back later. So yeah, you have to come back later. But that one I don't. So if I can get the Specter Coin immediately, I will get the Specter Coin immediately. Otherwise, I'll wait. It just depends. But I'm not going to get them all in one go because I can't be bothered to do that. Okay, let's get the last of these enemies. Yeah, there's a cookie. Get the energy chips. Yeah, if when some of the monkeys, these ones, they have different shorts on. The yellow ones are just the yellow shorted ones are just your standard monkeys. Ones with blue shorts, they're sort of timid. They won't even hurt you. These ones, when they go up to you, they'll hurt you like this. Go on, hurt me. Come on, hurt me. Come on, I'm giving you a free ride. Oh. Yeah, they will hurt you. They'll sort of punch you. And that'll do damage. Come on, do some damage on me. No, it's not going to work. I'll show you later. Oh, there we go, at last. There we go, yeah. So they will actually hurt you. The ones with blue shorts won't. They're sort of timid. The ones with red shorts, they're sort of nastier. They'll hurt you more. They'll carry weapons or something. And ones with black shorts will have sunglasses. They'll hurt you even more. They'll have really nasty weapons. I think ones with green shorts have really good eyesight. There's one that can run really fast. I can't remember what. I think they might be white. I can't remember. But yeah, that's that. I won't get the monkey X. I want to read the other stuff. Switch the gadgets you're holding with the circle, X, triangle, square button. Switch to the time net and catch the monkeys. The time net is swung by tilting or turning the right stick. You can swing the time net in a circle too. I think there's another one over here. Yep, there it is. Just appeared out of nowhere. This one you have to press. I think the red ones turn on automatically. But after you've read them once, then you have to hit them to talk to them. The blue ones, you have to hit them. I think that's how it works anyway. The round cookies up to your left show your health. When you've tossed all your cookies, your mission ends. That just means you lose a life. Can't remember what happens when you lose all your lives. Haven't done it. I don't think I've ever done it. Yeah, the rocket we arrived on is up there. So that's the time machine. It has Specter on it, even though it was the professor's rocket. I don't understand, really, but... Anything I've missed? Might be another thing over here. Anyway, so that's that explained. Yeah, I really like this music, this level. Have a look at the scenery. Really nice scenery. We'll be coming back to this level eventually anyway. Once we get the gadget, we need to get that monkey, but that's all we need to do here. Anyway, at the moment, all we need to do is capture 3 monkeys, so let's do that. Anyway, I'll try to sneak up on him like this. You see? He can't see me. See, even though I'm right next to him. As soon as I get up, there we go. That's it.
Yes!
And that's that. And then we're taken to the time station. I'll talk about that when I get there. The ginger-haired girl. Can't remember her name in either of the versions, but she'll say something like "well done" or something.
You did great.
Yeah, we captured 3 monkeys. I think in the PAL version she says "well done" in an English accent. Okay, let's have a read of this. Welcome to the time station. Everything here will help you with your mission. This room is the warp room. In front of you, the round switch will take you to the stage select area. Behind you, the red switch will take you to the load save data area. Be sure to read all the mailbox messages and learn from them. Okay, before I talk about anything else, I'll press the button here. This will take us to the next level, but you have to choose it so we can go back. Okay, so in this version, the American version, it's called the Lost Land. This era is called the Lost Land. There are several different eras and all the levels are similar. There's a modern era, Ice Age era, there's an early modern era, that sort of thing, if you know what I mean. Although in the PAL version, they're called eras. Like in the PAL version, this one's called the Prehistoric Era, but here it's called the Lost Land, and this level's called Fossil Field, but in the PAL version it's called Ancient Plain, which I think is a nicer name. Anyway, the Specter Coin symbol means we've grabbed every single Specter Coin in the level, so that's cleared. Clear just means we've cleared the level. We haven't captured all the monkeys. When we capture all the monkeys in the level, it will say all clear and be in red, I think. Okay, this level in the American version is called Primordial Ooze. In the PAL version, it has a nicer name, I think. It's called Raining Lake, which I think is nicer because it's a lake and it's raining. I like the connotations of it. It's quite nice. It actually has my favourite music in it. In the demo of the game, we could play through this level, and we could also get 3 more gadgets, I think, or 4 more gadgets actually, including the one I'll show you in the next video. But you can only really select. There's one gadget that you can't select that you use automatically, and we get that one in the demo as well. We can't get to the next level yet because we haven't completed this one. Anyway, I'll do that level in the next video. So that's that explained. Let's return to the time station. Press enter stage is X or circle. Okay, let's go right, I think. Yep, let's go over here. Okay, this is the training area. You can sort of do training. The computers, you can't use the computers until you've unlocked a gadget yet. Once you've unlocked a gadget, you can, I think when you unlock a gadget, you do the training automatically, but you can come back here and do the training again. This is the training space. You can learn to use the gadgets you already have. Practice here if you forget how to use a gadget. Yeah, you can do that if you want. But we haven't actually unlocked any gadgets yet. You can do other training here, but it's not really that good. You can climb again, and you can practice the monkey bars like that. There we go. There we go. I don't know whether it's meant to look like a room or whether it's just bad graphics. I think it's meant to look like a room, but it clearly has a corner and a ceiling and everything. It just sort of looks, you know, made to look like outside. I don't really get it, but yeah, we don't get this gadget until we've completed the game once. I defeated Specter once. Then we get this gadget. Some monkeys can only be caught with this gadget, so you need to complete the game before you get all the monkeys. Can't remember what any of the gadgets are, or well, which computer they're assigned to, but I remember a few of the gadgets, but I won't spoil it for you. I'll get to them later. Anyway, I think in the PAL version, when you come in and come out, you get that spinny black screen thing. But I don't know if this version or the emulator is causing it. Only when you come out does the spinny black thing happen. I know on the PlayStation it happened when you go in and go out. Anyway, go in here. This is the mini game area. Okay, have a talk of this. This is the minigame corner. To play a minigame, gather the Specter Coins hidden in the stages. Once you collect the number of Specter Coins on the monitor, you can play that minigame. You can confirm the number of coins you've collected by pressing the start button and then the circle button, which we can, like that. There we go. Success rate 2%. Okay, yeah, I won't spoil these mini games yet. I'll get to them I'll get to them once I get to them. But I need 10 Specter Coins for the first one, 20 for the next one, and 40 for the 40 for the last one. Of course, the best mini game is that one, the 41, and the worst one is the 10 one, in my opinion. Anyway, other people might have different opinions. I mean, but I think the most expensive mini game is the best one. Okay, let's have a quick look at the save feature before I end the video. Step onto this switch to save the game and check out the monkey data. The other rooms are the training space and minigame corner. You should try them out. Okay, so we're going to save the game. Okay, you can have a look at the monkey book. In the PAL version of the game, this was different, I think, because it's sort of the names of the monkeys reference pop culture. You can have a look at all the monkeys. I'll have a look at one now, but press circle and I'll read them all when I get all the monkeys. Noonan, monkey level 1, speed attack alert, has helmet hair problems. I don't understand that. A lot of the monkeys in the PAL version, they had it was references to British pop culture. It was quite clever, actually. It was localized. I think many of the monkeys in this version might reference American pop culture. I've never played this version before. I assume they do, but I'm not really that familiar with American pop culture. I was more familiar with British pop culture monkeys, of course. Anyway, so I'll read that later. I'll read that once I get all the monkeys. Anyway, let's save the game. And in the next video, so I'll save this. Saving. In the next video, I'll be doing Primordial Ooze, or Raining Lake, as I like to call it. No, don't continue the. Yeah, so I've saved the game. So thank you very much for watching. I will just confirm I've saved that actually. Thank you very much for watching. Yeah, we've saved it. In the next in the next video, I'll be doing the next level. So thanks for watching. I hope you enjoy this this playthrough as much as I'm going to enjoy it. So yeah, thanks for watching and goodbye.